Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in, to keep these guys honest. And it has to start from pitch 1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. A fastball right over the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He carries a batting average of .389. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Morgan on at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another full count pitch home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Ronnie finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. One and one, here it is. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in, Orlando Cepeda, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he fouls this one off. That misses. 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The A's strand one. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. John Lester is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in his last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Morgan fields it cleanly. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Standing in, Ben Gamel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. At the plate, Mike Piazza. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so.